my YouTube, Jenny say lean back, peace, love, and palm trees, and all that. I don't want to do like this cliche video and just talk about like topics that are popular, because that's not what I'm like trying to do. I actually had this video in mind for some time, but just been like a little scared to talk about it, to like actually let people know what's going on with me. But yeah, so I've come to the realization that I suffer with anxiety, and I've always known that I've suffered with anxiety, but I've recently come to the realization that I also suffer with depression. And I didn't know it was depression until like I really thought about what I was going through and spoke to someone who goes through depression, and they was like, my dear, you are going through depression. So like ever since I was a young girl, like in my teenage years or whatever, like I always was anxious. Like I was always an anxious person. Like I would always feel like nervous and like feel like something is on my chest where I can't breathe, like low-key like panic attacks. And this is something that I've expressed to my family for some time now, and honestly they never took me serious. They always just like, oh wait y'all, hold on, like Janice is getting anxiety, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, but I'm serious, like I'm really feeling this way right now. So it became something frustrating over time, and I kind of like just dealt with it. A lot of the times what's really bad for me is that I don't really know what's causing my anxiety. And I feel like that's the worst part about it, when I don't know what it is, because then I don't know what to do to make it better. So like I've been suffering with that a lot. Also, I feel like what causes it when I do know what's going on is okay, so how do I say this? I have really bad thoughts. Not like self-harming or like me wanting to like hurt myself or hurt anyone in any kind of way, but I have bad thoughts about my life. I feel like my life is going to be horrible. I feel like everything that I want in life is not gonna happen for me. I'm gonna get the exact opposite of what I want in life. I feel like just shit is not gonna work out for me, and that really stays on my mind. And it's really hard because when I get in situations like that where I'm feeling these things, like I really try to shift my thoughts, but it's not that easy. It's not as easy as it sounds, where you can just be like, okay Janice, stop thinking about this. Like it's truly, if it was that easy, I wouldn't be here talking about it. Like for example, in life I want to have kids, and I feel like I was born to be a mom. Oh my god, it makes me want to cry. I feel like I was born to be a mom. Like I cannot wait to be a mom. I mean, I'm gonna wait because your girl's not ready, but I can't wait to be a mom. And I have this fear that one day I'm gonna go to my gynecologist, you know, do a pap smear, like do all these tests that us women do, and then my doctor is gonna tell me that I'm not able to have children. Like, it sounds kind of ridiculous, but that's just how I feel. I feel like everything that I want is going to be taken away from me, and you can't tell me no different. And I mean, like I said, I try to shift these thoughts, but like I just feel like when I think about my future and I see my future, I don't see anything good coming out of it. Like I feel like I'm gonna, like, God forbid, like get a disease and like die. Like I just don't see me having like a really good life. But the thing is, what I'm realizing is that that's not reality. The reality of that is that I'm creating these stories, like these scenarios in my head. Like I'm the one who's making this shit up. And it's so frustrating because it's like, you know what you want, but then you feel like you see it. Well, for me, like I know what I want, but then I feel like I see that not happening. So it's like very, very, very frustrating when, you know, you don't want to live this life. So like I'm looking at a life that I'm fearing of moving towards. Like I have a fear of what my life is going to be, and that shit is what really fucks with me. Something that has worked for me with that is positive affirmation videos. I had explained this to one of my friends, Natalie, that what I was going through, and she suggested therapy, which I'm not opposed to at all. I've actually been looking for some therapies, if not by myself. I really want to do one by myself, but then I also want to do one with my mom, because I feel like there's a lot of things that stem from my childhood that I just feel like we need to put out in the open, and I think that would be like really helpful. But so she suggested therapy, and then she also sent me these links for positive affirmation videos right here on YouTube. And you know, it just talks to you, like it's really soothing and just letting you know like you will have a good life. Well, the one that she sent me, it was really good, and I actually listen to it before I go to sleep, and it helps me sleep, because sometimes I have such these wild thoughts that I can't sleep because it's keeping me up, because I'm like, oh no, like this is gonna happen to me. And you know, like I use these positive affirmations to shift my thoughts, so that helps out with my anxiety at times. Now with the depression, when I learned that figured out that I suffer with depression, it's crazy, because when I'm going through it, I don't know that I'm going through it, right? I don't realize until after I come out of it mentally that I'm like, yo, I was just depressed like this whole week, like what the hell? So I think my depression stems from my bad thoughts and my anxiety. So like I'll for example, I'm usually like really motivated. Like I like to get up in the morning, go to the gym, go to work, record, like go out with my friends. Like I like to have a good time. And so that's like when I'm like on a really high, like, you know, getting shit done, meal prepping. And then like I have like these really low lows where like these bad thoughts come into play, and then like it really takes over my mind. And you know, your mind is like a very powerful thing. So when I have these issues and like these bad thoughts in my head, and that my mind is really controlling my body, well, it starts to control my body. So for instance, when I come out of it, so let's say it's like a week, I'm having a really bad week, and I just wake up every day and I'm like, you know what, fuck work, I'm not going to work today. And then I wake up the next day like, fuck work, I'm not going to work today, and we'll literally do nothing. So like about a few months ago, I literally didn't go to work for a week, and I couldn't tell you why. It wasn't just like I don't feel like going, because we all don't feel like going to work, but like it wasn't me being lazy, I just couldn't get out my bed. And that's because my mental started affecting my physical to the point where like it held me down. Like it truly holds me down and prevents me from like living my life. And I'll stay in the house, I won't like have any desire to do anything, I barely shower, which is fucking gross, and I'm just like hanging around. But the thing is, like from the outside looking in, you won't know that's what I'm going through. You won't, because I'm not even aware that I'm going through it at the time. Then like when I finally get like this you know, like spark, and I'm got a click, and I'm like, okay, I'm good. Like I'll get up and I'll be like so motivated again, and I'll, you know, do YouTube and cook and go to the gym and like have fun with my friends. And then I have to like look back and like, yo, last week I didn't get out of my bed all day. Like I didn't have any desire to do anything with my life. Like I'm sleeping till like 2, 3 in the afternoon. And if you know me, like I'm such a morning person. Like I get up at like 4:30 in the morning, go to the, you know what I'm saying? So that's not me. I've been really contemplating about talking about this with people, and even like I'm like a little nervous right now, but I feel like it's something that we got to talk about, because like we see mental health like really out here, and there's different levels to it. Like thank God I'm not self-harming. I'm so happy that my family is like starting to come around and understand it, because it's tough when you're trying to explain something to somebody and they're not taking you seriously. So now I am seeking you know, just like meditation, affirmation, just to like keep me going. I also want to get like, okay, so y'all know I already smoke, right? So I'm not using this as an excuse to smoke, because I can smoke whenever I feel like it. But I want to get a medicinal card, because in New York they have they have medicinal like edibles. So I want to get something for like maybe anxiety to like help me out, because I realize sometimes certain strains I smoke like just makes my anxiety like 1,000 times worse. It makes my thoughts 1,000 times worse, and I don't need that in my life. So that's what I'm seeking out for. Also, you know, therapy and meditation, just like being one with yourself and just like moving on and giving yourself grace daily, because I feel like that's what I need. I need to give myself grace and realize like I'm not doing as bad as I think I'm doing. I'm not gonna have this horrible life that I'm painting for myself. Like I will be a great mom one day, like I'll have like this great career. Like I need to like I think about it now and it like bring tears to my eyes, because like that's something that I truly want in life. But I just have to like keep that up. Like I can't be out here like thinking like, Janice, ain't nothing good gonna happen for you, because then it's like it's gonna really knock me down in life, and that's not what I want for myself or like the people around me. Like I want to be my best self, living my best life. I just need something like to have a balance, because it's not really easy, to be all the way honest with you, because I feel like I go from high to low a lot, and that's really not like light on my brain. Like it's not good on my mind, it's not good on my soul, it's not good on my spirit. Like I'm like really good one day, and then like really shitty the next day, and then I'm really good the next day, and then and then after that I'm really like, I can't take the highs and the lows. And I think that's what's like starting to fuck with me the most. I don't really, you know this is just, I'm just freestyling, like talking off the top of my head, and I just hope like somebody hears this, you know. I mean, we all go through it, and there's different levels to it. So just because you're not out here like just because you're not on a certain level as someone else, mental health issues, like doesn't mean that yours is not important. Like again, like I'm not out here like severe, like as severe as some people go through it, but like I got my issues too, and I need help too. Like, and we all need help, and I feel like it shouldn't be something that we hide or not talk about, because like somebody will hear us. This is a little personal. I actually have a few topics that I want to talk to you guys about that's personal, and I just feel like I'm getting more comfortable with my subscribers. I'm getting more comfortable in front of the camera. I'm just getting more comfortable in myself, like confident in myself, because although I'm not perfect and I'm like I'm not like a huge YouTube star, but like I'm me, you know, and I'm okay with that, and I'm comfortable with that, and I am comfortable with like being a mess and like not sticking to schedule, you know. Like I'm comfortable with like being this is my authentic self, and I have to be that for people, because I truly want to be like someone who girls who look like me, like I want to be that for them, like to show people, like I want to awaken the power within people through passion and vulnerability. So if I'm up here being passionate and vulnerable with you guys, like I want to show you like you can do it too. Like you can be this person, you can, you know what I'm saying, like let people see you and not just see you, but see you. I'm still a little anxious up here talking about this, but this is facts, this is truth, this is real life. And I thank you guys for watching. If this is your first time watching, subscribe to my channel, because I don't talk about, you know, I don't be sad like this on my channel. I got a little personality, you know. So subscribe to my channel, give me a big thumbs up, and comment down below, like, you know, if there's any affirmations or things that you think that I can do to like shift my energy, to shift my thought process, to like help me, or, you know, just share some things that you guys may do to help out with your, you know, if you suffer with anxiety and depression and stuff like that. Maybe, you know, we can help each other out. You know, if you fuck with me, I super duper fuck with you. It's all love, peace, love, and palm trees, and all that.